Welcome back to the show, everybody. We got a great one lined up for you today. We're going to talk about Walmart accepting crypto for payments. We'll tell you which one. And we also have a document that we're going to talk about, which is TransUnion and Neustar coming together. And XRP protocol is smack dab in the middle of it. And you're going to need to know why it may be so very, very important. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
This is Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Subscribe for new content notifications. Now, here's Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on Twitter at BackupBradleyAbove, and everything that we're talking about here today. The cryptocurrency market cap is now at $1.989 trillion. We are down. We are still off by 6.23% from where we were. Now, just full disclosure, we're coming up. You know, we were at 8.3, I believe, down on the cryptocurrency market this morning. So Bitcoin almost at 44,000 flat, Ethereum at 3,100 plus. And we see here Cardano at 238 and XRP at $1.04. We are off 23.99% on the 7-day. Hello, what is going on? Well, I'll tell you. It does appear that we are seeing a slight pullback. And remember, we could pull back into the 80-cent range, and all the price targets we've been talking about, $4, $6, $8, $13, $20, $27 plus, it's all still on the table. So this could be what they call a healthy correction and a healthy pullback that we're in the middle of. If we get below that, then we can start having a conversation about what in the world is going on here. But let's keep going. Right now, link to Private Investing Made Simple. Right now, Ripple is sold out, and so is Uphold. Kraken's still on the board, and you can see all the other great products there as well. But keep an eye out, ladies and gentlemen. Usually about 11 a.m. Eastern time, which is like 3 minutes from now, you'll see these products show up, or anytime thereafter. So if you're interested in getting that, make sure you hit the button, find out if you're accredited. And if you're not, go through the process and just see. You never know. So a lot of people contact me and find out they actually were accredited and didn't know that. And if you're in another country, you can still participate in buying these SPVs of these particular products, but you have to only adhere to the rules from the country you are a resident in. That's how I understand it. So make sure you contact them. Looking right here from James Rule XRP, College Crypto Education, New Florida Cryptocurrency and Alternative Assets Club comes to UF, the Independent Florida Alligator. Look, we have started to see blockchain and cryptocurrency, and this is the Assets Club, but we have seen in colleges around the country, especially the bigger colleges, bring blockchain programs to them because let's face it, it is the next explosion in the fourth industrial revolution for job creation. And if you are in an industry that may be at risk of being eliminated or thinned out because of blockchain and cryptocurrency, supply trade lines, things of that nature, if you're in data entry, I would be looking to expand my education, right? And my working background and my continued education. If you're in other areas of industry like automation and things of that nature, if you're a professional truck driver, I would start to be thinking about how much longer do I have to do this before they have automated trucks doing it for us, and then they start to let us go. These things become very real, and it seems like it takes forever, but then all of a sudden it's here. That's what we need to be careful of. So let's keep going here very quickly because, look, we've got something to look at today with the regards of the XRP protocol and top-level domain names in the world. Now, you're not going to believe what we're going to look at today, but it's pretty powerful. Right here, we see a message from CasinoCoin letting us know that they had to be quiet during the swap from CasinoCoin ledger to the XRP ledger. And this was quite an interesting thing, and I did not know this. So I'm going to share it very quickly, is that they were required from the oil Isle of Man court-ordered document that the swap should only remain open to the parties who applied for the injunction. Furthermore, on August 31st, the Isle of Man court entirely discharged the injunction against Eminence Ltd. behind CasinoCoin. So they are free to move forward. Everything is back on target. And as we continually receive questions about the swap, which we were unable to address because of the court order on them, they wanted to apologize for any inconvenience caused for anyone who had trouble in question switching over. Now, if you use the Zum wallet, I had no trouble really doing it. I had a buddy of mine kind of walk me through it a little bit, but it really wasn't that bad. So, and they've always tried to be as transparent, as open as possible. And I could certainly say Daniel's done a great job of that. And shout out to Daniel and Jack for all the stuff that they do to keep us informed. And it looks like we are on and upward from here. And that is outstanding. Listen, I can't wait to find out what kind of strides they have been making, because I know they are working hard behind the scenes. And I'm very excited to see what kind of connections they make with online platforms, and maybe even tapping into Las Vegas. We'll have to see. But I do have a lot of optimism when it comes to that. Full disclosure, they're not paying me, but I do like CasinoCoin, and I hold a ton of it. So I love it. Coinbase to raise $1.5 billion for product development through senior note offering. They're looking to expand their balance sheet. And you know what? Good for them. And I hope they use some of that money to go after the SEC, because the SEC is going after everybody these days. And speaking of which, Kevin O'Leary makes a comment that really deals with that. And he says, he's called on U.S. regulators to set some rules around cryptocurrency markets, saying that no one in finance wants to be cowboys about it. And it really is true. And shout out to Kevin O'Leary for saying so. But I think it's a little misdirected here, because it isn't the regulators that need to make the rules. It's really legislation, and Congress is what we need. We need legislation from Congress to really set the rules and the framework for regulators to build their rules within. And that, I believe, has to come sooner rather than later. Walmart has been deep in the sheets with government for years. If you ask me, I think its CEOs know something. It says here that Walmart is to accept Litecoin for payments. There's really not much else to go into here. I looked at the article, but there really isn't a lot else to see here. And that is exciting, because Walmart's such a huge name. We know for a long time now that Amazon and Walmart and other documents like this have been revealing that they are setting up shop, preparing for a digital cryptocurrency payment world. No mistake about it. And this is more evidence of that coming to us here. Now, this is where this gets very, very interesting. And shout out to Jesse H., who sent this to me. And as always, we give credit to those we get sources from. So that's the way that goes. And we're very consistent in doing so. USTLD, which is, if you don't know, and I had to look it up to familiarize myself with these acronyms, is the United States country codes for top-level domains like .biz, .com, and things of that nature, okay? TransUnion accelerates growth of identity-based solutions with an agreement to acquire Neustar. Well, it has signed this definitive agreement to acquire Neustar, a premier identity resolution company with leading solutions in marketing, fraud, and communications, from a private investment group led by Golden Gate Capital with a minority participation by GIC. The acquisition expands TransUnion's powerful digital identity capabilities through the addition of Neustar's distinctive data and analytics, enabling consumers and businesses to transact online with greater confidence. Moving money online with greater confidence by registering your top-level domains with your business through basically a accreditation process, okay? So now, moving into that, this is why it becomes so important to know what's going on here, because Jesse H. said this document was like, when you look at this, you're going to see that Neustar is actually tied into the XRP protocol. And I was like, hello, let me get looking at this document, and it is straight fire. So Basically, again, data analytics, verifying a business, making sure that business is gone through this accredited process through TransUnion and Neustar collectively, right? Now that you see this merger coming together to verify these businesses so they can transact online with the trust and understanding, and they know who they're dealing with, and these domains are tied to the real company here. Well, if we look down here on page 1, what do we see? The U.S. country codes, top-level domains, enhanced shared registration system. Neustar will leverage our extensible registry protocol, XRP, for interfacing registrars to our enhanced shared registration system. This enhanced SRS will support unlimited number of competitive registrars for the expanded namespace and will provide equivalent access to the system for all registrars, register, transfer, and update domain registrations. So again, verifying the business with these top-level domain names through an independent service like this, almost the way you would register with the Better Business Bureau, I think is a great way to make the comparison or analogy there. But this is online. You get your certification by doing this, so that way other businesses doing business with you know that these domains are truly associated with you. And by the way, this comes at a cost. I mean, this is not for free. These people are doing these things. You have to pay money, be verified, just like you do. There's another service out here that I can't think of what the name of it is. And I was involved in it with my beach company for a short period of time, and it's escaping me right now. But nevertheless, huge verification for businesses, top-level domains, and to ultimately, at the end of the day, be able to exchange value in money is how I'm interpreting this very safely between them. And Neustar will leverage extensible registry protocol XRP for interfacing registrars to enhance the shared registration system. This will support unlimited number of competitive registrars, expanded namespace, which we read. Let me keep going here. This goes to Neustar's protocol for interfacing registrars to a registry called XRP, which is the protocol, right, has been developed and is currently being deployed for .biz registry. XRP is based on two very important internet protocols, extensible markup language, the XML, and the blocks extensible exchange protocol known as BEEP. Both of these protocols, XML for the data schema and BEEP for the transport layer, make it extremely easy to expand the functionality of XRP to include registrar and registry capabilities for the U.S. top-level domains, TLDs. Now, looking at this is a diagram of that shows the high-level architecture. Again, shout out to Jessie H for this. She found this, and I am blown away by it. And you can see right here, it shows the layout, and it goes through the whole schematic here from the internet users on this side, going through all the different layers and databases. And you can see XRP server, registration operations, registration XRP client, secured registration, secured web server, internal admin, GUI. It's all right here. You can see it. And I mean, I tell you, what this looks like to me is a way to set up a truly interoperable system for everyone's domains to be re-registered through the XRP ledger. It goes through this document, talks about using the XRP toolkit to be able to SDK toolkit, software developer kit, to be able to transfer these things over and get them your domains registered on the XRP ledger protocol. And that to me is screaming that we are going to be a foundation for moving all the money, as they say, and it's going to start with these businesses, is what it appears to me. Now, I could be reading a little more into it, but I don't believe that I am, because this is a huge verification service that is third-party independent here, and I don't think that this can really be overstated, to be honest with you. So looking here, you can see a detailed description of technical operations and facilities of the enhanced shared registration service include XRP, and the centralized top-level domains database is provided in section 0.01, which gives you all the proposals there. And then looking here, we also see, if you look through the last pages of this document, and I wanted to highlight this to really make the point of what I am taking away from this, it already discusses if you're applying for this new service, do you have past ICANN accreditation? Well, are you currently an ICANN accredited registrar for any of the top level domains? If so, which ones? It's asking. And it puts down here for you to list what those are and those things. And if you're not sure, ICANN is really the contract between ICANN and the registrar that governs ICANN's relationship with an accredited registrar and the terms and conditions of maintaining accreditation, right? And this is a big deal because, I mean, this is like for the internet, right? This is absolutely for the internet. ICANN is for the internet. That's what it is. It is the accreditation third-party service, I guess you would say, for projects on the internet. In other words, ICANN oversees the internet for the purposes of post though role ICANN where they care about accreditation and supervision of domain names registrars. Through this process, it authorizes independent organizations to provide domain name registration for registrants. I don't know what else to say other than this looks extremely big to me. This looks like when we talk about, the Internet 3.0, the fourth industrial revolution, and especially the Internet 3.0, this to me is like a big pullback of the curtain and saying, this is where we're going, everyone. The application clearly says here, if you're ICANN registered, then you need to list what you're registered under. What are your top level domains that you use? Because they're about to take that registration to the next level, which would be done incorporating the XRP ledger, which would easily allow these domain names to move value and money by using those domain names back and forth through each other because they have been registered and cleared to do so from business to business. That's how I'm taking it. And this is pretty massive. As they say, it's all the money. And as we say on this channel for many, many years now, everything runs on the ledger. And you know what? After seeing this document today, I believe we're well on our way to having exactly that happen. That's going to do it for me. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, leave a comment below, share with somebody you know, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing, and make sure you share this. Right? This is pretty damn exciting right here. And check out all the links in the description box and the comment section. Listen, PureVPN is one of the many ways that I try to hide my identity online. And look at that's PureVPN, 99-cent 7-day trial. You're looking for cold storage, a Ledger Nano wallet or a hard drive. You could check those out. Tons of deals, but you got to click the links. Catch you on the next one.